What episode is 21? College Vibes episode 21. The Brody. Stop me in Hollywood, pulled up.
Yeah, it's good.
So, we 2 weeks out, I think. I don't think we shot in like 2, maybe even 3 weeks. Last time we shot was, I don't even remember what the fucking last episode was about, but I know I want to start with, I got some shit for you in a second. I'm gonna jump the gun, but first, I want to know, y'all didn't watch the fight. I watched the highlights of the fight, kind of sort of, but they said Devin Haney, I don't know the other nigga name,
Lomachenko or something.
Yeah. So I don't know like the details, but I seen that they said that Devin he really lost, but they gave him the win. You seen that shit?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all didn't watch it, so we don't really have no reactions to it. But it's crazy because I watched like a bunch of podcasts leading up to the shit, and like he was kind of like talking crazy.
Yeah.
But I seen what's buddy name? The other nigga, Shakur. Yeah. Shakur, he was in the ring afterwards. Blowing smoke, that nigga wanna smoke. So they gotta be the next fight at this point. Gotta be.
Yeah, I seen the Lomachenko dude. He was like, I guess at the press conference or whatever, bro was like crying.
For real?
Yeah, cause I mean I could tell he probably definitely probably wanted, cause if he felt like that, like to be crying in front of like everybody, he definitely probably felt like he wanted. And I seen like the last like I guess like the last round, bro was like tagging him like, but I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'm starting to really fuck with that boxing shit though.
Nah, for real. Especially after that Ron fight, that Garcia fight.
Yeah.
I had like a little watch party.
Oh, for real?
The Tank. Ron Garcia Tank.
Yeah, we is tripping. We ain't never said, we ain't never called a Floyd fight anything other than a Floyd fight. We tripping, bro. We tripping. I ain't gonna lie, we tripping.
But yeah, that was probably one of the best fights like I didn't see.
Yeah.
Like damn near my whole life. Like to be actually like paying attention to.
Yeah.
I think that
and
was
know
like,
what's going on type shit. Yeah. I agree too.
For sure.
But before we jump into all the shit I want to get into, what you got going right now?
Right now, really just I signed with an agent yesterday. Honestly, with One Legacy out of Phoenix, Arizona. So now it's just put your head down, work, and try to get a contract, try to get paid. So
yeah. You what was the? I'm gonna ask some questions for you, bro. I'm gonna ask you the camera. So what was the reason? What was the before I ask you the reason why you left EKU? What was the biggest difference between being at EKU and being at Coastal?
Yeah, honestly, it was definitely like, of course, every situation you go into, you kind of like, you know it's gonna be different. You know it's gonna be challenges. You kind of gotta, as you get older, you understand that part of it. But I think it was definitely a big adjustment though. Like just me. So from EKU, we pressing 40 minutes. We conditioning every single day. You know what I mean? Like we just playing hard, playing fast, like trying to get as many possessions as possible. And at Coastal Carolina, it's more so of a thing like, yeah, you can still kind of like play your game, but it's more so like it's definitely structured. You definitely want to like kind of like kill the clock and really like we really like cherish possessions way more with Coastal Carolina than we did at than I felt like we did at East Kentucky. But yeah, that was probably like one of the biggest adjustments for me, kind of like just slowing down and just playing in a more structured like manner with Coastal Carolina. So,
getting all the way into the end of sets instead of like going with the first like
like we really like running the set for probably like the first 15 to 17 seconds of the clock, and then when it hit like 11, when it hit like 13, we kind of like, all right, then they like, okay, now the score, get the ball and y'all just go, you know what I mean? So or you try to make a play for you know what I mean, just to put the ball in the basket. So that was like one of the big adjustments for me, because I'm more so shoot, pull up, transition threes, and you know what I mean, just stuff like that, and just like really like, you know what I'm saying, just playing super fast. But I definitely had to slow down. Like if I was gonna, you know what I mean, be one of them dudes on the floor for Coastal Carolina. So
same level of bump or
actually the Sun Belt this year was pretty tough, because we had like Marshall came.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Marshall was in the Sun Belt. Then like of course the top hitters that was already in the Sun Belt, like Georgia State, they was pretty good this year. And then they had Georgia Southern in there, and
And you played Marshall at EKU, didn't you?
Yeah, I
So
played
you've seen
Marshall.
a lot of Marshall in your
Yeah,
life.
I probably played Marshall I played Marshall 4 years out of 5 years for sure.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the years you played them twice because those in your conference, right?
Yeah, this year we played them twice. Yeah.
Damn.
This year we played them twice. Yeah, Marshall definitely they definitely got some. That's a good program. That's a great program. Like a lot of history, a lot of culture. Like fans crazy. Like that was probably one of the. I don't know. It's probably actually one of the biggest games. Like rival. Like not even rivalries because it was more so a rivalry at East Kentucky. But like when they came to our crib, like it's packed gym. Like you know what I mean. So they got a good following. And most of the people in our gym was Marshall like fans. So. They got a great following. That's a great program for sure.
What made you stay mid-major when you was leaving
mid-major
here? Yeah, I know you thought about going high.
Nah, for sure. That's definitely like when I entered the portal. That's definitely like that was one of my goals is go high major and finally get that bump. But it was just like in the portal you kind of gotta you gotta go who love you, bro. And, I had a lot of interest in a lot of people high majors like talking to me and stuff like that, but it was more so it was up and down. So the portal is kind of like you kind of just I don't know. It's a thousand I think last year when I was in the portal it was like 1,300 like people in the portal. So I definitely understood, especially with the kind of year I had. Like my last year at East Kentucky was up and down for sure. So I definitely understood, but I definitely wanted to get somewhere where I was gonna be able to play. And shit, I got to play with my bro that I played with in high school.
That was my next question. So was that planned or?
No, playing with Tom.
Yeah, y'all played together in high school, right?
Yeah, that was definitely planned because
it seemed like he was hurt at first. Y'all didn't really get to play.
No. That's the thing. That's a whole another story for another day.
Was he hurt?
Nah, he wasn't hurt. He had to sit out for the first half because he transferred mid-season the year before from Fordham. So
he had to sit out half of that one.
Half a year.
Damn, that's lame, bro.
That was definitely tough. But that's why that's when like team wise you gotta that type of player. You know what I mean? Like we played like a whole half a season without him, and then he came back. That was another big adjustment. You know what I mean?
Was he able to ever get like work into the whole thing?
Yeah. By the end of the season, he had like a few double games. Like
by the end of the season, or like was he able like because you know how sometimes it's like you really like. It take time to get you work in. It's like because y'all already got something going.
So. It was definitely tough. It was definitely tough for sure. Like especially because like I came there to play with him, and it was more so like just to be all the way real. Like I feel like honestly we barely like got to play together.
That's what I thought when watching.
We barely got to play together, and when we did play together, it was special for real. So I mean that's just what it is, you know.
Was this his last year too, or
it was his last year. It's time to get paid for sure. So
okay. So what you looking forward to most as far as next? Is it on? It can be on the court, off the court. What you
really? I mean, honestly, just like the seriousness of everything. Like it's kind of like college. You kind of it's serious. Like you definitely working. You definitely got your head down. You definitely trying to be like have the best team, be the best player. But like now, like every move I make is damn near like trying to feed my family. Like it's all about
your livelihood.
Exactly, it's about your livelihood. You're earning. Just trying to make your earning opportunity. Like max it out. So that's really what I'm excited about. It's scary, but then again, it's like this is what I've been waiting for like my whole life. So definitely, you know what I mean, I'm ready.
Yeah. So did you think about testing the G League, or you just going straight to overseas?
I mean, honestly, like just to be all the way real, like especially with the year we had, like this year, like unless if I ain't got no, cause the way the G League set up and from like what people have informed me about, like they really unless you get drafted to the G League on the G League team, like it's tough. Like it's gonna be tough for a player like me just to be all the way real, like and it's gonna be tough for a player like me to actually like get on the team. I have to like. Just like work, like damn, you know what I mean? And
then even so low.
That's what I'm saying. I'm starting from like damn near the bottom, so it's like it's the work my way up, and then like even though I got to do that anywhere, but you know what I mean? Because if I don't do what I'm getting paid to do, shit, they gonna send me home. So it's like it's more so of a thing where like shoot, if it's a good situation in G League, I definitely go. But if I can, go somewhere else and
you been talking to? Like just getting advice from you, just keep your head level.
Oh, getting advice from him. Really, I got a pretty good supporting cast for real.
Yeah.
Like my high school coaches, Kendra Hall, David Noel, he kind of gave me game. Just kind of like talking to these agents as well, though, like, cause when you trying to find an agent, you get to talk to a lot of agents, and they you like, you weeding it out, but like they give you a lot of game. You know what I mean? They give you a lot of game. And I actually had a conversation with David West. He called me. My dad, he set up a call with me and David West, and David West gave me a whole bunch of game too, like on like what to do with money, what to do with your money, what to like how where you want to play at, and you know what I mean, just stuff like that. So that was important. Yeah, that was definitely definitely important.
Sure. Niggas gonna be dropping them gems like that because they know retirement and this shit, and they know, you know what I'm saying, like niggas like me who got a job, like I know where my shit is going, how much is going into retirement, how much I'm gonna have. You feel me? So it's like when hoopers is like a lot of them, they just be like worrying about like hooping. They not thinking like, oh, I get
it's a lot you gotta think about though. Like you gotta think about
and earlier for y'all because y'all body, you know.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what I mean. You gotta of course take care of your body. You know what I mean. So you gotta work out. Like at this point where I'm at, it's either like, shit, do I want to get a job? Cause shit, niggas need money. You feel me? Like, do I want to get a job? And like you gotta balance like all of this stuff, and that's really where I'm at now. Cause I definitely wanna, you know what I mean. I definitely wanna put my head down and work and become the best player, but I also gotta, you know what I mean. I gotta eat too.
That's what's good. That's what's good about having like a player that's been at such a level you've been at, but also like his feet still actually on the ground. Cause a lot of conversations that I mean, you know, they'll be had like off the camera, but they don't be had on the camera. So then we'll all be going through the same thing, but everybody thinking that ain't nobody going through it. You feel me? So it's like when people hear you talk about that, they gonna really think like it's all good. Like, you know, it don't make you look no different. Like, cause you know everybody they gonna look like they have it. They gotta look like they, you know, getting, you know, 100,000 a month. Like, you feel me? It's just one of them things. It's been that way since college. Though. Like, you know, it's always basketball players have always been like looked at as like the niggas who supposed to just be straight, but really. Before now, like niggas wasn't getting no money, bro. They had a little refund checks, but shit, you gotta live off of that.
So pay rent, you know,
pay rent.
You got bills,
and you still trying to get fly because you know what I'm saying. You trying to do little shit, so you know. But yeah, that's what's up, bro. I'm happy for you though, for sure. I'm glad you all your accolades that you got, and even though you got snubbed for the rookie of the year at EKU,
going back to EKU though, like you was averaging 19 and got hurt. How did you deal with that? Like,
so really, so that year, I mean, of course, it was definitely tough for sure, cause like that year I averaged it was 20 in conference.
My fault.
He didn't say in conference. He said in general, right?
It
was 20 in conference.
20 in conference. Just had to throw that out there, but yeah, what's called. So that year happened. And then COVID hit. So
the worst thing that ever happened to basketball.
We all had to go home, or whatever. But COVID honestly was good for me. Like I was with Jay Coleman, Chris Clemens. You feel me? So we was just working out, like doing the pre-draft, because I entered the draft that year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so like we was working, like everything was cool. I was in the gym every single day, like twice a day. Like it was beautiful. So
before you continue to answer this question, what does that look like? Like pre-draft, what is that?
Pre-draft, so I mean, honestly, it's just you just working out, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get ready for, say, you get a team workout or something like that.
Did you get any?
Nah, then because COVID.
Oh yeah,
it was. Unless you had like the vaccine, and the vaccine was new, like
niggas won't
brand new. You know what I'm saying? So unless you had the vaccine, bro, you won't even. I don't even think like a lot of people didn't. Like it was more so just Zooms, more so than anything. Like
Zoom calls.
Yeah, Zoom calls and stuff like that. But other than that, like I ain't get to be on I ain't get to go to nobody's like facility or anything like that. But that happened during COVID, and then like so I withdraw from the draft, and then we go back to school that summer. So that summer it was work, man. We had a really good team. That was probably one of the best teams that I was on. Like the whole time I was at EKU for real. So then that was that.
The junior or sophomore?
This is my junior year.
Junior year.
Yeah. So then that was that. But the thing about that was like cause we had to quarantine like a few times before the season. Like I was literally in a quarantine like a week before the season, so I had to miss it. I had to miss a week. I had to be in the house for a week right before the season. I missed the NC State trip because we had an NC State little tournament.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
and
bro,
I was
so
like asking Cam, he was just like,
yeah, bro.
nah,
I didn't get to play at the crib that year. That hurt my feelings. Not okay. And then so I didn't get to play there, but I ended up coming back literally like I probably practiced like one time before we played Xavier, and that was like my first game back. And then we played that game, and then we played. I think I played 4 games that year, and then I got hurt. So, but it was definitely tough for sure, cause like I wanted to play like basically like my shoulder. I dislocated my shoulder, partially tore my labrum the first time, and then I wanted to rehab it back just to play throughout the season because they say everybody like a lot of people play with like you know what I'm saying they dislocate their shoulder like a lot of people can play.
Kaya, the girl that we kicked it with at Delaware State, her shoulder would pop out and they would just pop it back in.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just like they just kick.
So a lot of people, a lot of people did that. Yeah, a lot of people. So they were saying that I could do that and just see and like just rehab it, keep rehabbing it or whatever. But then I was like, but I was kind of, I wanted to have the surgery. Like as soon as it happened, I wanted to have the surgery. Like what my mom was thinking, like just have the surgery, get back to you, and just you know what I mean, you just get back to you as fast as possible, and then you get to work. But then so I ended up rehabbing it, try to get back or whatever, and then the day before the game, I was in practice. I went up for a rebound, like I got bumped or something like that, and then like my shoulder popped out, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just about to have the surgery. So that happened or whatever, and like like you know what I mean, you hurt, you know what I mean. So you kind of like mental health, like all of that was not to like belittle that or anything, but like it was real, you know what I'm saying. It was real. I was like, dang, like you know what I mean. It was supposed to be a big year. We ended up having a really like a 20 win season that year, which is good. I'm on the bench lit, Like they made it easier for me, you know what I mean? Like my team made it easier for me for sure. Like, just to, you know what I mean, be hurt and I was on the bench like just celebrating them, So yeah, so that was that. It was definitely tough, but honestly, like after that, I felt like even though I feel like I wasn't able to, not even like, so life happened, you know what I mean? So like a few situations happened to where I wasn't able to, you know what I mean, be in a position like the team leader and stuff like that. Like I wasn't able to have that from the beginning of the year going into my senior year to the end. You know what I mean? I had to gain that. I had to gain, you know what I mean, just sitting out and being out. I really wanted to, everybody like, you gotta get back to you. You gotta get back to your sophomore year. Like, we wanna see you, but be that player that you was. But I'm like, honestly, like, outside of like, you know what I mean, I gotta rehab my shoulder and stuff like that. I felt like I was better than I was then. It's just the fact that I wasn't able to.
Situation.
You know what I mean? The situation it was, I wasn't able to. I hadn't had that big load on my back where I can like literally showcase everything that I had.
It's opportunity.
You know
it's all about opportunity, bro.
Yeah. So, cause my sophomore year, we had our team was we won in conference, but it was you know what I mean, we weren't really that great of a team, like just to be all the way real, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
How long did it get to you trusting your shoulder again?
Cause really, I mean, honestly, like I ain't gonna lie, like I thought about it, but like really, like I want to hoop like more than anything. So I was really willing to risk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when we was in Durham.
Yeah.
He was not supposed to be playing.
You feel me? Like I was really to risk whatever, just to, you know what I mean, just to hoop, cause I love to play. So honestly, when I'm on the court, I wasn't really thinking about it. But then, like, I did have sore days. I did have days where I needed to get like extra treatment, ice and stuff like that. So, but it was definitely a process. I had to trust the process. That's real life. Like, you really have to trust the process. You really gotta take it day by day, cause you know what I mean. You sit out. You know what I mean. Like your shoulder can literally pop back out. So, I definitely was working. It turned my grind up for sure.
Yeah. What went into you deciding to leave EKU?
Deciding to leave.
That decision.
I mean, I had I got my degree. You know what I mean? I graduated. I've been there 4 years. I kind of wanted to. When my mom was there, I kind of wanted to. I went through a lot my senior year, just like mentally, like just trying to like be that guy like again. But I was just more so just ready to, you know what I mean, just take another step, take another, you know what I mean, have a fresh start for real.
So when you talk to your coach about it, does he try to convince you to stay, or does he just say like, okay?
I mean, honestly, we had like a, to be all the way real, like we had a, like it was like a smooth, like me and him had a really good relationship. Like we honestly, like I grew up with him, like literally, like from freshman year to my senior year. So from 18 and 22, like we had like, you know, we had a good conversation to where like everything was cool and like my send off was smooth and I still got a good relationship with him. You know what I mean, like if I talk to the head coach, like it's fine, but I had a real good relationship with my assistant coach too, so everything cool.
So if you I had a question about this guy that you played with at EKU.
Mm-hmm.
Did he come? Did want to go to Auburn now?
Yeah.
He come when year you was hurt? Was that his
Nah, yeah. So the year that I got hurt, so that was my junior year. He came that summer and we played together for like 4 games, and then after that I was hurt.
So the game you got hurt your junior year after your big sophomore year. So y'all basically brought in to be like the new backcourt, or did he just end up being that good? Did they?
No. So that's the thing though. We had like a lot of guards that year. Like we had a lot of like tough guards. We had Brandon Napper. He was a transfer from West Virginia. And we had the guards that was already there, Shad, Hobbs, and then it was me, and Wynn and Brandon Napper. So we had a whole bunch of guards, and then we had
was a sniper, right?
No. He a point guard for sure. He can shoot though. He a hooper for sure. Like he's special. I ain't gonna lie. Like we come in that summer, like we working out, like you know what I mean, we see it. I see it for sure. But like, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna say too much because you like, one, you could be good in the summertime, but like when the lights hit, what you gonna do? And he stepped up to the plate. He showed.
And even when he transferred to Auburn, it still was had to know. I said
he showed exactly what, you know what I mean. He came there because they're like the coach.
He's small too, right?
Yeah,
like
he's small. Yeah, he's small, but like the coach that brought him in, he telling me like, bro, we get him, like we definitely like win, like with me, him, and what we got coming in, like we definitely can win the OBC. And shoot, we almost did, to be real. Like if I didn't get hurt, I feel like we definitely would have won it for sure.
So from your freshman year to sophomore year, I know your freshman year you had a real good big. Did the program change once he left? Or
I mean, because he was another special dude like Nick Mayo. He kind of showed me what it was like to like be a pro, like because he showed every day like that nobody could, like team wise, nobody can mess with him. Game wise, you know what I mean, he handled his business. So man, now he over there making at least like 700 overseas in Japan. So
we went to a couple games. That motherfucker was
he game winners. Like he had like 2 game winners that year. He's special for sure. Like he was different. He could put on the floor. He could shoot like 6'9".
So I'm not changing gears for 1 second. What you this is a question for everybody. What y'all think about and this is 3 weeks worth of stuff because we ain't shot in 2 weeks worth of stuff. What do y'all think about the Jordan Poole trouble in Golden State?
Shit, man, that was in the beginning of the year. He got to play now, bro. Like, it's too late now.
No, you didn't see it was during the playoffs this year. They was eating their ass for real. So they was eating their ass at some point, and he was going to the bench, and Draymond was trying to talk to him. He like snatched away from him. Bro, and Curry was like, "Yo, what the fuck wrong with you?" Like,
end of the day, you got to produce though, bro. Like,
and you got and if you get hit and you honestly, because he young, he 24, 25. So if you decide like I can't work with this man, you gotta say that though, because you look like a hoe when you go out and like everybody like, oh yeah, he did punch you. Like nigga, we wasn't even thinking about that. We was trying to watch basketball. Like you gotta still win basketball games.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really know. Like I don't know if that's because that you kind of like as a team that can happen, but like even though like to us it always like we think about it every day. Like every time we see them, that's what we see them. But like as a team, we in the gym every single day. We practicing every single day. Like you kind of forget. Like,
You think so?
I honestly
so.
like
I
even.
think in life, but I think the fact that the video came out and millions and millions and millions of people said it, and so many people had an opinion about it. His family had to see it because when it happens to us at practice, nobody will ever see it. Even Jordan, it's just stories.
Yeah.
You don't get to we can literally pull it up, and he's a man, so he got an ego. Yeah. So it's like, then it's like
they talked about it every game, literally.
My thing is, what
couple
they got to do with him producing on the court, though?
No, this is the thing.
As
a young player, you gonna go through your ups and downs. But what I'm saying is, your ups and downs will look as bad if you're not acting like a hoe when somebody trying to say something to you. Yeah. Because ups and downs gonna happen. Everybody, Clay had a terrible playoffs this year. You ask me, he had some.
It wasn't bad as Jordan Poole.
No. There's levels to this shit though. Clay is a very, very seasoned veteran. And he's a great shooter. And he's 6'7", like, so it's different. But I'm just saying, for the standard we have for Clay, shit, we could say if he was better, they could have had a better chance at winning the series. They had no shot because how Clay played, because how Poole played. So if you ask me, in my opinion, it's like because Looney balled out, Steph balled out, Wiggins didn't ball out, but he did exactly what he always do. Around 15 and 17 and 6. Draymond did his job. So there are key pieces to put him over the top. Jordan Poole and Clay, they didn't do what they usually do. So it's just like that shit they tried to say with LeBron the other night, or was it last night? What's the last night? Or the night, one of the nights where he had like 22, 10, and whatever. And they're like, bro, how y'all gonna look at this and say this ass? Like, okay, that's not ass, but y'all know who he is. He's LeBron. So the 22 that's okay, but when was the 22 score? That matters. Like Jason Tatum had games, he ended the game with 30 plus, 10, 5, but he scored no points in the fourth. So we don't look into what actually happened. We can always look at the stat sheet and say, oh yeah, that's cool. So it's like, yeah, Clay didn't have a terrible series if you just look at it, but like, bro, he took some terrible shots. I don't know what's up with him.
If you live with those shots.
I feel like that's what I'm saying.
I think they're terrible shots, bro.
For that team though, it's kind of like, what's the terrible, like for the Golden State Warriors, what is the terrible shot, bro?
A terrible shot is we moving the ball around. You know how they move the ball around to get an open shot. You move the ball around to him.
If that's the case, then Klay Thompson shoots terrible shots.
No, Klay Thompson doesn't shoot terrible shots. Klay Thompson this is a guy who he scored 60 on 11 dribbles because he get open shots. He shoots a high clip shooting open shots. So if somebody
guard, a lot of contested shots.
Yeah, but it's contested on closeouts. Klay was getting caught in the corner and jab, and just throw the ball up. Like that's not what they do. That's not what he do. Is you gotta remember a great shooter, which he is, top 2, top 3 greatest shooters ever. A great shooter is a great shooter because their percentage is high. Their percentage is high with the better shots you take. Even Steph shoot bad shots, but Steph is a different generational talent as far as handling the ball. So of course he can shoot different shots, but he can handle the ball like that and get himself open. When you catch it and shoot it, because Klay don't really put it on the floor, so he catch it and shoot it. There's not really a great shot unless you catch it in rhythm and shoot it. But you can't catch it in rhythm and shoot it if you trying to shoot over niggas and shoot through niggas and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So would you say he wasn't set up to take great shots?
I think he was set up to take great shots. I think Klay still, believe it or not, working back into being Klay, because sometimes it don't take 1 season, sometimes it take 2 seasons, sometimes it take 3 seasons. So I think Klay missed some shots that he normally make. So out of like frustration and wanting to get going, he just went a little overboard at times. But what he's done in the last 10 years afforded him to be able to do that. Because he had some great games though. He did have some, he was hitting. Jordan Poole didn't. I don't remember one game where I said Jordan Poole had a great game.
Game 1.
A great game? Was it? No, I don't know. I don't remember. It was a great game? Oh.
For him, for what like you expect him to do come off the bench, I think you gave him like 21.
Yeah, that's cool. But Klay put him over the top.
Yeah, because that's when he was like hitting those, trying to draw a foul, three-pointers.
Klay or Poole? Poole, yeah. Poole, I just think Klay was taking bad shots, but I think Poole takes probably the worst shots. Klay might take the worst shots. I mean, not Klay. Poole might take the worst shots in the league. RJ Barrett take the worst shots in the league. Didn't probably.
I don't think they bad shots because like we're not in the practice specifically.
We don't see them.
So
I didn't see Poole make them shits in the game. I'm saying it's about timing. It's about situation. It's about a lot of stuff more than just can you make it. If that's the
Then
case,
it's-
Steph would shoot it every single possession. Then it's not.
But then, like, some programs is like that though, where niggas can take shots like that. And
But
then some, you know,
That's true, but it's videos out here of Poole taking these shots. One time Steph got ejected because a shot Poole took and he got mad and threw his mouthpiece. It's reactions like that and that going. So I know that's not the case with them. They just living with it because he's a young player. He got promise, and they want to let him grow. But I just think he got the Trae Young syndrome, bro. Like, y'all not Steph Curry, bro. Y'all not Steph Curry, bro. Y'all.
Bro, why
Trae
you
Young
like,
is tough.
Yeah, why people don't like Trae Young?
Why?
What you mean to Trae Young?
Trae Young takes.
Trae
Matter of fact,
Young
Trae Young
is crazy.
Trae Young might take worse shots than the other two.
I mean, he got to, bro. You think he about to go in there with the trees every time?
Bro, you ain't gotta go in with the trees. You can shoot 100 threes a game if you want to, but shoot them closer. Trae Young will miss 4 threes from the half court, then make one and start doing the ice trade. Nigga, that's 25%. That's why Trae Young, you know, Trae Young was the worst 3-point shooter out of the guards on the team this year. And he's a great shooter.
I
But he
expect
shoot
that
better,
though. Yeah,
he
he's
shoot
shooting off the
way
dribble.
more
He's
shots.
set.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A great shooter is gonna make shots because if Trae Young came and told me we're not in the gym, so it ain't no basket in here. So Trae Young came in here and told me I'm the whatever best shooter in the league, and I said you shoot 35% from the three. No, you're not. What is he gonna say? You can't show me. You gotta.
But it's different though, because the way that all right. So you see Steph Curry, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how he runs around like
Mhm.
the floor, and they doing like bounce behind the back, screen passes and all that stuff. They're not doing that for Trae Young.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up. Exactly. So Curry's doing a lot of that and getting open looks, which affords him to shoot those shots that these other players thinking that's all he's doing. So he getting the easy ones. That's easier to make than just doing just the hard ones. Trae shooting just the hard ones. Poole shooting just the hard ones.
But those not the hard shots for Trae because
he's missing them, so it has to be.
No, because he's not missing them all.
He is. His percentage is saying he's missing the
but
shots.
That don't mean he missing them all the time.
No, that the percentage is how many he missed versus how many he made. He shot a bad percentage from 3 this year, and that's
It's coming up.
a shooter on the level of Trae Young should never shoot a bad percentage 3. Period.
I mean, that shit different though, bro. Like he don't got nobody really to just set him up like how he set niggas up.
But
like, his shit
right,
That's the
all
point.
dribble.
He's still like he's literally
right. Who sets Dame up?
his whole team.
Dame?
Yeah.
Who sets Dame up?
They play. I mean, Trae Young and Dame Denner play like similar.
Right. Nobody sets either one of them up. The great point guards in the league don't get set up. They do the same.
Dame is coming off screens and shooting.
No. That's facts. He said set you up. Dame come off screens. Trae come off screens. Curry the only one that gets set up. I wasn't talking about him. No, but he's the only one though. Let's not act like everybody does. And Curry's willing. He's willing. Is he not the greatest superstar without the ball in his hand more than any other superstar we've ever seen?
Ooh,
Curry.
that nigga got the ball in his hand.
But does he have the ball in his hand more than any other superstar that we see? He's off the ball. He's the most off the ball superstar we've ever seen. We've never seen an off the ball superstar like that. To the point where they call Draymond Green the facilitator on that team. Facts. He's the most off the ball superstar we've ever seen. The way he run around the street. They say
Draymond. That's what I'm saying though, dude. Like you literally like facilitator. You have to think like they don't shoot the ball like that, like at all.
no, you said that. I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. So on his other teams though, the teams that Dame have been on, Trae, Kyrie, whoever the SG, all the great point guards, they're not getting set up. Oh, we can throw Murray in there.
Was getting set up
We can throw when.
when he was with Ron.
Yeah, sometimes, but then again,
When you got another
he was still
when you got another
for sure.
superstar like that on your team, bro.
It takes the load off, but you're not getting set up.
Bro,
Like,
you get open looks.
no, you're getting open looks, but you're not getting set up though. Is what I'm saying. We're talking
I'm
about
saying
somebody
you
to
get
set
open
you up.
looks. Trey not getting open looks. He got to create everything.
Trey was getting open looks when he first came into the league, and he was using that. Him and Collins, they were like some two of the.
Collins.
That wasn't a great pick and roll partner for Trae Young.
Yeah. I mean, he was
That's all.
for 2 oops a game.
No, for
yeah,
2
that's
oops a
it.
game, which opened it up for that float that he always makes, and he shoots the highest clip at out of all his shots. So that's what it opened his game up. They got DeJounte Murray. He shoot a higher clip than Trae from 3.
I mean, Trey set the nigga up. That's what I'm saying.
What the hell does that mean? If you saying he gets
Trey
better
gotta get
shots,
all.
cool. But I'm talking about
Trae
the three only, the three.
All right,
He
go
should
ahead.
not shoot a higher clip from three than nobody on Trae Young. The level of shooter that he is.
Trae has got to break his man down and
But
goddamn make the shot.
No, he don't. If Trae wanted to, Trae could say, "All right, I'm coming out the ball."
That's the thing. So think about this. So like, if you stop Trae Young, are you gonna like Trae Young? Don't go for like however much you gonna go for or kill your team. You're probably gonna win.
Beat the Hawks, yeah.
If not saying DeJounte Murray is a bad player, but if he goes for, he's not gonna beat teams. So it's like it's more of a like, okay, stop Trae Young, let these other dudes beat us. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be tough. Like every game is gonna be tough for Trae Young because like they know if they don't stop that man, it's gonna be over.
That's all true what you're saying. What I'm saying is, bro, if you stop, it's the same thing with Curry, but he does it in other ways. If you stop Dame, are you gonna beat Portland? Yes, fuck yes. But guess what? Dame don't never shoot no low clip like that from three. And who takes tougher shots than Dame?
Dame done had some tough stretches though, bro.
Stretches. But Dame ain't never. Nobody ever got close to Dame to being a better 3-point shooter percentage wise on his team. That's absurd when you're that level of a shooter. Dame.
Wait, so you saying Dame always had the best 3-point shooters?
He's always been the best 3-point shooter on his team. Yes. And I'm not even looking at him like I tell you. Here, you use my phone. Here.
I said I bet it different because I think Anthony Simons shot a probably better percentage than him, like at least 1 year.
You only been there what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Anthony Simons?
No, he was in the dunk contest like 3 years ago, right?
For real?
Yeah. You remember he was in the dunk contest? Was he in the dunk contest?
He been there for a minute, bro.
He young. He ain't been there that long.
But like to go back on Trae Young has another point guard so where he can do the Steph Curry runarounds.
Who?
If he wanted to.
Who?
Trae Young.
You said he does?
This year he did.
Who's the other player?
Right.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They making it seem like bro, the excuses.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
The excuses gotta stop, bro. The excuses gotta stop.
What he shoot from the three?
This year alone. Hold on. So this is Trailblazers. So you click 3-point percentage. Gary Payton number 1. Gary Payton the second. Dame Lillard is damn near. He shot 37% from 3.
Trae shot 34.
Feel me? So
That nigga don't count.
It's a minimum, but no, hold on. Are these people who didn't shoot that many threes?
Gary Payton Jr.
He probably shot 1 3 and made it. When we talking about a minimum of shots though. You can't just be a nigga who shot 2 shots and made both shots.
Right,
So Mays shot four attempts
a game.
You know what I mean? And he shot 46%.
Who?
Stumps, I think. Skylar Mays. He's averaged 15.
They say he averaged 4 threes a game.
Go to Anthony Simons. I'm not counting nobody else but Anthony Simons.
He averaged 15 to 86.
Who the fuck
Cool.
is, bro?
We don't even fucking know. Go to Anthony Simons.
15 to 8.
I don't care. Go to Anthony Simons. 15 is.
Skylar Mays averaged 15 to 8 for Portland Trailblazers.
That's tough as fuck.
That's tough.
Whatever.
And
Is it tough? They're terrible. Is it really that terrible? That no, for real. Is it average? It's not.
Grant.
A game.
Jeremy Grant average
That goes to show they be pulling that bitch.
40% from.
When you a losing ass team like that, bro, you
Shooting damn near 6 threes a game.
Shooting damn near 6 threes a game.
They ain't gonna take like 10.
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Now, how many games did?
Like 9.
Hold on, let me see. 11.
Who take harder shots than Dame, bro? And we give it Trae all this. Mind you, at least
But he's
Trae.
not shooting a lot better than they shoot 3% better than the motherfucker, bro.
But Trae's the one with more help, right or wrong. He got the pick and roll partner. He got a new, was it DeJounte Murray All-Star? They gave him All-Star. He gave him All-Star and a great pick and roll partner.
Jeremy Grant is a good pick and roll partner.
To the, like John Collins though, where he can just literally go off the screen and just do like this.
Trae pop.
It got to the point. Fuck that pick and pop.
This nigga averaged 40%.
It got to the point where Trae was doing like this. He was going off the pick and roll and he wasn't even using something. He was just throwing that bitch up and Collins was going crazy. They were the best. They were my favorite pick and roll duo to watch at one point, bro. Like, it was just exciting, bro. Cause Trae had so many options out of it. Between the oop, between the float, he could just, if you go under, he can shoot. It was just, bro.
So what you want to see Trae numbers as?
I don't, bro. As long as Trae,
like his percentage.
I don't care what Trae do. As long as Trae get his 3-point shooting back to a minimum of 39, 40 because of who I know he is. That's all.
That nigga ain't never shot 40 for him.
He never shot 40.
I don't think so.
Ever.
What was his highest?
Probably
Let me go
like
back to
37, 38.
So 34 is
Nah, probably.
who he
Nah.
is. so this is who he is. So he's the worst 3-point shooter, the worst great 3-point shooter we've ever seen. Then, because we know he can shoot, we know he can. But the thing that's just a testament to those. If that's true, he just takes bad shots because we know he can shoot. He just shooting them like Steph shooting, but every shoot is different. It's only one person in the league that can do that Steph shit, bro. That's Daniel. That's it. And it's a part of it. Trae Young's this tall. Like it's a lot that goes into that. But that nigga is little, bro. That's a little ass nigga. He's tough. Barely, probably. He's tough for averaging 30 at that height, but
They got him at 6'1".
yeah,
Bro, they gave him 6'1".
Yeah, they gave him 6'1".
yeah, that's crazy though, bro. But I think it's trouble for Poole.
38 was his highest.
Yeah, 30. Okay, get it back to 39. Get it up to 39,
That
40.
was last year though, and niggas still talking bad about Trae Young.
I didn't hear nothing really, really bad until this year, bro. But I think it's trouble for Poole, and it's a conversation for Poole and Golden State for Trae and ATL, and I think also who is that play with KD, bro? Ayton. I think Ayton.
He gotta go.
It just seems like
Him or the coach gotta go. One or the other.
the coach. Monty already gone.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, they already got Monty out of there.
Yeah.
You know, Monty and him ain't. They
Yeah,
ain't
they-
get
they-
along.
But they fired the coach?
Yeah.
They
So
fired
they
the
saying
coach
they
for
gonna keep
something.
Ayton.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
they're
tough.
saying.
And also, I think it's a conversation for D-Lo. D-Lo might got to get up out of LA.
I just think he having a bad series, though.
Y'all think Doc should have got fired?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have got
No.
fired.
I don't think he should have got fired, but I think the name of the game is what we seen. I think.
Based on what's going on, because you know, what's the call? Like the Bucks coach, Nick won a championship 2 years ago.
Yeah. But I don't think he should have been fired either. I don't think Doc should have been fired.
But they said if Giannis said they gotta go, he gotta go.
Yeah.
And Giannis, they said Giannis wanted him to go in the beginning of the
For
season.
real?
Yeah.
Y'all just seem like he wouldn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
the coach or nothing. Like,
Cause he just gonna play. He play hard.
yeah.
You really can't coach him. He gonna get off the rim and go.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
So, yeah, I think it's trouble for, you know.
So it seems like the goal is don't do great unless you're gonna do great.
Bro, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, bro.
Tank or win the motherfucker.
No, but that's the thing though. It's like it's a level of responsibility that come with greatness though. It's like,
Yeah.
do you want this or not? Like
Yeah,
James
so-
Harden. That's why I look at James Harden like, bro, if we looked at an average player, bro, he's the best average player ever. But do you want to be average or do you want the scrutiny that come with the playoffs?
Yeah.
Because like the mid shit he doing is like we would not
But
even
that's
know
the
about it.
thing, he not doing mid shit. Like he's playing the right. Well, now he's playing the right way. He's getting his team more
Playing point
involved.
guard,
Like you know what I mean, he actually being a point guard, but like
Like
he's not doing like he had some really big games in the playoffs this year. Like
Two, I can remember
it's some-
really big
it's
games
some-
last series.
It's some really big shots. Like say if that was
Like that one in the corner.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or at the top of the wing.
Oh, yeah,
Say
yeah.
that happened in March Madness, bro. That he's like, that's a great shot to make. You know what I mean? Like that's but
It's just something that come with
But, like,
getting
just seeing-
MVP big. It's just
that's just
Yeah, bro.
they're never
MVP,
gonna win
yeah.
with that.
I don't like how they play either though.
Ooh.
How they
Philly?
play.
nah,
It's
but
cap.
they-
All this shit's cap. We
nah,
think
bro,
we
they
talk
play
about
the
that shit
right
cap,
way,
bro.
though. They play.
No,
They
No,
play-
no.
they
It
play
sounds like it. It
basketball.
looks like it. That's no, they don't. No, they don't. It don't even look right. It doesn't even look right.
Yeah.
He touch it.
It
he
just
got the
don't look-
face up. He got the.
And Harden just
Yeah.
giving it to him, and he doing it and scoring. That's how he getting the assist. It's not like they really in pick and roll, really throwing. They're not.
No,
They
they do
not
that.
that type of big though. What's called not that type of big. So
Who?
say Joel Embiid not that type of big to do like pick and roll like oops and all of that. Like I don't think he that type of big. Just me like if it was more of a if it was James Harden and Anthony Davis, then like yeah. Like okay, that's how it's supposed to be played. But I think like Joel Embiid is more so a face up guard. I mean big,
Mhm.
and like get it in the short post or the elbow at the free throw line and just operate or you know what I mean?
My thing,
You know
my
what I
thing,
mean?
if he gonna do that though, he got to make the right plays. He got to dominate.
He do, but yeah, he do.
Joel
Especially,
Embiid. That's what I feel like he needed.
No, he don't know. It's crazy.
He don't know.
He don't know.
He don't know.
He got no fucking idea. He don't have no fucking idea. Because all he's seen in Philly, you can tell all he's seen in Philly is just him. So like when he get it, he just try to fucking score.
Yeah.
And now his back was hurt. It was ass. That shit was ass.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't like it. If he face up and then like dominate shit, like Jokic and shit, like
it was plays where like.
But they need more. I think they need more years together. So because just like
they get old.
No, but just like James Harden is new to like that's y'all for this like y'all first time seeing James Harden play this way.
Yeah.
This y'all first time seeing Joel Embiid actually with
a great guy,
a superstar guard. You know what I mean? So.
But the thing is, this the only thing about
that shit. That's why this trade culture and like all this like instability in teams, bro. It's like because Doc Rivers gone too. Yeah. So like Philly ain't gonna IQG, and if James Harden leave, Philly not gonna be
dead, bro. And B29, so
yeah, they ain't gonna be shit, bro. I'm QG. Like,
so I think
should have kept Jimmy.
Should have kept Jimmy. Should have kept Doc.
Too. Well, you gotta remember 4 years ago, it wasn't cool. Jimmy bringing that shit in style now. That shit wasn't style back then. Like the hard working wing that's like he's not a guard quite, but he's not a big. He just is like he wasn't a prototypical like franchise player. But nowadays, even that little nigga who he played for Denver, Bruce Brown. Yeah, he about to start getting niggas paid, bro. Like Hoopers is coming back in style. Like
I like
Hoopers is back in style. Like you remember it used to be
Bruce Brown is a scary guy. Like if you
now he can shoot too.
Yeah, like if you're a coach, that's a scary guy. You like yo, I don't know how to really put him in the right positions for him to be good.
Well, it was scary, but now they starting to realize that, like I said, Hoopers are just back in style. Like let him hoop.
He's always produced though.
He always produced, but he was a liability at times because he couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
He couldn't hit free throws.
Now
Now
he's playing power forward at one point.
He's playing power forward at one point. But now it doesn't matter, bro. You just these Hoopers are gonna start to get players paid. Like Jimmy don't do nothing. What does Jimmy do great? He don't do nothing great. He do everything good, but he does nothing great.
He gets to his spots. That's what he do great. And he defend.
Well, he defends great, but as far as everything else, Jimmy's a hard ass worker.
He don't take bad shots.
Quote unquote.
He feel himself.
But he get to his spots though. So like a good, like a bad shot. That's what I'm saying. Like so. It'll be a bad shot.
You know what I mean? Like when he's
it'll be a bad shot for
shoot a long three sometimes.
It'll be a bad shot for a lot of guys.
That transition three when he could have.
You gotta live with that, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. When y'all just said Jimmy get to his spots in that mid range and he score every time. So why are you taking a long three? We don't even need a three. That's not a good shot.
But he didn't finish games off them threes too though. Like keep it G. Like
no, I mean sometimes, but not much as he is doing the stuff y'all was just saying.
I mean, yeah, but that's how you get to that point. You know what I mean? You get to them points by getting to your spot during the game.
I'm living with anything Jimmy do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Jimmy.
It's a big difference than getting the ball in a regular possession. You got 24 seconds. You let him go get to a spot versus shot clock running. Y'all down. It's a moment. You live with that, bro. It's your best player.
Jimmy had a chance to go to the basket on that play though. That transition three last year though. He could have definitely dunked it or something. He didn't have to shoot it.
He's tired.
Y'all see how he looked last game? That motherfucker just like.
I ain't gonna lie, they gonna beat the shit out of us if we run it in Denver though. I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy battery
talking about, man.
Jimmy's battery dying. Would y'all think the Lakers don't want to work next game? Or y'all think
I hope they get one. I hope they get one, but like the way that Denver is playing right now, bro, it's over. Like
you know what's crazy? They like the games LA made close. It was literally because they like Denver like started fucking up, but like from start. Denver always from start of this series.
I think the first game they would the Lakers were up 10. They was up like 10.
No. Denver. The first game they was getting the shit beat out of them.
Or the second game. They was up 10. Yeah. Like they was up 10, bro, and I'm like, oh, this good. But then they started like, I think something happened. I forget what happened.
They could have won last night, bro.
They always could have won, but the thing is, when you playing it, when you look at two teams, and one is just like
nobody can stop Jokic, bro.
It look like nobody can stop Murray right now either. Shit.
Nah, for sure. But
He got a different
I love him.
They got
shit that he turned on in the
yeah,
playoffs.
for real though.
I think he had a chip on his shoulder, but we look at two teams and they're going at it, but one team look like to win they got to do everything perfect. That's a setup, bro. You got to do everything perfect, bro.
Man,
Like-
I ain't gonna lie, the Heat look like that, but it's just like the Celtics just not putting them away type shit. Because to me, the Celtics look way better than them.
So they look more talented, but the Heat got.
They got to do everything perfect, but the
Heat-
Celtics keep.
The Heat don't got to do everything perfect.
I think they got to do everything.
They not doing everything perfect though.
No, I'm saying because the Celtics fucking up, they'll be up 8 or 9. They want to just take off on their.
Right, but what I'm saying is the Heat is a team where like they just like all we gotta do is keep it close, and we'll win. The Celtics can't not have it close because the Heat just they have no quit in them, bro. It's like they just don't go away, bro.
Y'all are supposed to lose, so when y'all do win, it's like
Yeah, we supposed to lose due to seeding, due to the matchup. We supposed to lose. Period. Like it ain't even. Hey, I'm about to throw some shit at you right quick, though, bro. Sheesh. This or that. Hoodies or crew necks?
Honestly, I've been hoodies. I'm cute.
Hoodies.
Yeah.
Easy
But
slides.
I've been rocking with crew necks lately.
Crew necks.
I got like 1 or 2 that I like.
Easy slides or foam runners?
Easy slides. For sure.
Easy slides. Dunks, high or low? Low. Fitted caps or snapback? Or strapbacks?
You said what?
The strapback, snapbacks, or the fitted cap?
I mean, last time I wore hats, I wore snapbacks. I don't wear hats so much.
Man, he wore them bitches in 2011.
Yeah, bro.
I got a snap on.
T-shirt, graphic tee or plain tee. He wear V-necks with it, so just don't mind.
Be busy. What you say?
Graphic tees or plain tees.
Graphic tees.
All right, we want music. Tupac or Big?
He was a baby. He wasn't even born.
I like Pop though. I like Pop for sure.
Wayne or Hov?
Wayne.
Wayne or Drake?
Wayne.
Baby or Young Boy? Little Baby.
Baby.
Dirk or Keith?
That's tough. Like, as in, what we
Dirk or
talking
Keith?
about?
I'm
What we talking
not
about?
no
What we talking about?
I'm not a politician.
What we
Nigga,
talking
Dirk or
about?
Keith? Dirk or Keith?
I
Dirk or
guess
Keith?
I'm gonna have to go with Dirk because he been doing it for a minute.
Let's talk some hoops. Rodney Purvis or DJ L?
Damn, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Nah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what's going on here.
DJ.
It's the first one.
I'm gonna keep it G. DJL.
DJL?
For sure. Yeah, he's a killer.
You know Jalen Barnes?
Jalen Barnes.
Yeah.
Jalen Barnes.
Yeah.
You sound familiar, bro.
Never get to use that one, bro.
Jalen
Who you had
Barnes.
with?
Smooth. That's the one that stumped everybody that come in here. Like, everybody that come in here. Nobody can choose. DT Graham or Chris Clemens?
I'm gonna keep it G. Chris is like Chris special. He can do everything. Chris special. I don't know. Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
Poobie Chapman or Brock Young?
What niggas on? What is niggas on here? Nah, I think what is niggas on? I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth? Man, get some liquor from over there. That nigga talking about plead the fifth.
gotta take a shot.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'll take a shot after this. Yeah.
Moses Wright or James Dickey?
Moses right. James Dickey. What?
James,
Nah, I'm gonna say James. I rock with James for sure.
Josh Newkirk or Dez Wills?
Des
Dez Wills? DK Simmons or Roger Ray?
DK. Roger.
Roger? Jerome Robinson or Gary Clark?
Jerome Robinson. Gary Clark. Jerome.
Jerome?
Yeah.
You probably don't know Cam Scott. You know Cam Scott?
Yeah, shooter, word guy.
Yeah, Cam Scott or Demetrius Jordan. Shoot.
Me, for sure.
Ooh.
Didn't me go for 15 in Glaxo?
Yeah.
Yeah, me, bro, for sure.
Wayman Wright or DJ Thomas?
That's tough. But honestly, I seen more. I mean, even though Wayman, I seen Wayman like kind of more so like towards the end of his. You feel me? But DJ, I think that's tough with DJ for sure. Cause
Yeah.
DJ, yeah.
Who you had on that one?
DJ Thomas on the snap.
Yeah.
That snap. One is a better scorer, but one is a better playmaker, I think. So I'm going with the playmaker. And I just grew up off of that snap. It's just, you know, but DJ, as far as
I
like
seen more DJ though.
a scorer, like DJ, pound for pound is one of the like best around here. Like, so Marquis or Zach McCurry? Marquis. Daquan Lilly, you know him, right?
Yeah.
DJ Flip.
DJ who?
DJ Flip. Daquan. Terry Henderson or Rashad Shabazz?
Shabazz.
Mike Akaru or Rob Whitfield?
Mike for sure.
Mike.
Yeah.
Jay Wright from North Carolina Central or Rob Cologne? Jay Wright. Yeah. Okay. You got through that, bro. Wipe me sweat off, bro. It's all good, bro. It's over, bro. Got hot in this bitch for a
I
second.
had to plead the fifth one time, bro.
Who be chatting or Rock Young?
Bro, please.
Who the best teammate you played with?
Best teammate?
Yeah.
What you mean, like around here or like?
Like in your whole entire life.
Yeah.
Best teammate.
Best teammate.
Like just the coldest motherfucker.
Oh, best player. Who the best player you ever played with? Yeah, that's a great question. Great question. Who's the best player you ever played with?
Best player I ever played with.
You done play with some motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You gonna make somebody mad.
I did, bro.
You gonna make somebody mad.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Best player I ever played with. It's hard to say, bro. Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth again?
Plead
So
the
who the
fifth.
coldest person you played against?
Ooh.
Coldest player, Kobe White, for sure. Yeah.
Who's the toughest person you had to guard ever?
Antonio Day, for sure.
And you had to guard him a lot in practice, right?
Yeah. Antonio Day.
So when they recruit two top guards like that, do they like put them on the same team or do they like?
They had us on the same team for a lot of like the summer stuff. Well, like not even a lot. They really just we didn't practice together. We played on different teams practicing, but like during scrimmages they tried to just like put us together. And but like in the game they didn't really put us together like that until like the end of the year.
What's the best program you played for?
Best program.
High school, college,
AAU
don't matter.
don't matter.
AAU don't matter.
Best program. That's tough. Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Who's the most underrated player you ever played with?
Underrated.
Yeah, like they don't get their props enough.
Or that you know. That you played with or that you know.
I have to go with Joseph Brown.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bro, he can't get that yet, bro. You're not getting that yet, bro. You're not getting that yet, bro. Come on, bro. You don't get it.
bro.
You don't get the drop on college vibes yet, bro. I ain't clipping it out either. Juice just crazy, bro. That's all, bro. Juice got it though.
Yeah,
Juice got it for sure.
How you balance being a big brother and like and hooping?
Man,
Cause you're not here most of the time.
I'm not. It's tough. For
He
sure.
don't call
It's
you.
tough. It's
He
tough.
don't call you.
He said he don't call
He
you.
don't call you.
Nah, I call him. I talked to him. I literally like, cause he posted, Juice posted a clip, right? He posted a clip, like a little highlight tape or whatever from like his past little weekends or whatever. It was one play when his man was posting up, like his big was posting up. It's a dude in the corner. He on the right wing, so he drive. Dude in the corner, man, help all the way over. So like this Juice. This is the man that's like the defender that's guarding in the corner. He's right here. His big's right here, and Juice bro hop and took his big lap down there and shoot a shot.
Oh, Juice
I'm like,
crazy, bro.
We be like, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, like you made the bucket, bro, but that's a terrible play. Like,
bro, we be at Southeast and like Juice, it be so many times like, bro, Juice would do some shit, and if he didn't make the shot, like I be about to smack Juice in his head.
no, for real.
Like, he got tunnel vision. He trying to bucket, bro. Like I be trying to.
I had to call, bro. I'm like, bro, like if you're gonna be posting stuff like that, I just want to let you know that that's a terrible play. And if you playing in college, they either gonna take a charge on you or you know what I mean? They gonna.
Or you're not gonna make it, bro. They're not, bro. You're not gonna make that, bro.
You feel me?
Because
So,
I had to tell Juice, you're not gonna be that tall. So
Yeah,
like, you
facts.
feel me? You gonna have to, you got to be more of a playmaker.
he
And
long. He definitely got good size for sure, but it's more so like this.
to be hooping like RJ Barrett.
You definitely going, especially if you posting 6'3" PG on your highlight tape, you gotta be.
Yeah,
you
facts.
gotta make
And when you kick that corner three, bro, it make it easier.
Yeah, it just
When
look.
you
It
kick
just look. It's like it just look way better.
I ain't gonna lie, Juice is like, you know, it's some people just need a certain amount of reps for something. I feel like Juice, once he reaches his number of reps, bro, like he can turn that shit on and up. Like he got mad one play, came through the lane, dunked on the nigga, boom. But like, yo, you can do that damn near every time. But like once he
That's it.
I feel like
when I called you because I was
he a
getting
couple
on their ass.
reps off.
Because I was like, bro,
just
y'all.
clicking the switch.
Yeah,
man.
Cause
Yeah,
from
definitely.
being really,
And
good
and that's
to
what
being-
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I try to. Even though I'm not here, that's what I try to tell them. Like, and it's tough. Like, you know what I mean? Because for me, like for us, it was like we was in the neighborhood hooping. Like, Juice ain't been a part of no neighborhood like hoop sessions and all of that stuff unless he would like. He go to Green Road and stuff like that, but it's like it ain't like playing in the neighborhood, bro, with the bros every single day. Like we played every single day.
And then we was going to Biltmore.
You feel me? Playing in the little leagues, like it was like hoop culture. I feel like now it's more so like it ain't that, but it's definitely hoop culture. Like because that's all you see.
It's the showmanship hoop
You
culture
feel me?
more so than the love
Yeah,
actual
like
game.
that's all you see is hoops. Like it's all you see. Like I scroll down, it's like the youngins like hooping. That's all I see on my
But
timeline.
every outside court, you
But
see
Yeah,
it's
I'm about
empty.
to-
It's
I'm
empty.
about to say, like,
nobody's hoop. Like you don't really like see it like every day. You know
Look,
what I mean? Like,
I'm about to say this, like being on the other side now, bro. Like these kids don't like to hoop like how they used to. Like, bro, we had to cut 2 people. We only had to cut 2 people in trials.
They just had to cut
That's
200 people.
crazy.
2 people.
That's crazy. Especially in the East. That's
In Southeast.
crazy.
2
No, that's
people.
crazy,
Listen,
bro.
we only had to cut 2 people at the East. Like that's crazy. Like
And then they had one dude last year. I got into it with him at the Y. He stopped hooping at Southeast. Like just go work at McDonald's or some shit. I don't know.
niggas just don't like to hoop no more, bro. Like kids don't like to hoop.
Even good players, bro. Like it be players. We be at Southeast. It be players like I remember when we was young, bro, and like we used to any chance we get, we would be hooping, and like when they would be bringing like high level players in the gym, we was like just itching just to get on the court, just to be on the court.
Yeah.
Now, bro, it was days we'd be bringing like pros in, and like the players just like,
Yeah, put their shoes on.
they ain't
go
even.
home.
I'm like, yo, y'all like. They had no desire to get after it, bro. They had no desire.
And
to
I was
get after
talking to David West, bro. That nigga, he said like kids don't play enough basketball now. They just want to train and like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing. So like me, so for me now, I feel like working out cool, but I need a feel for the game if I'm gonna be special, bro. Like I gotta have game reps. I gotta have, you know what I mean? Like regardless of who I'm playing against. Like even though like some runs, all runs ain't good runs, but like I definitely want to have that feel, like this feel for the game, feel for the basketball outside of like working out and just, you know what I mean, just doing like the system stuff, you know what I mean? So
but it's like for me, these kids, it's the social media era. So like they want to be seen, they want to post highlights, they want to be on TV. We was literally playing because it was just so much fun to play, bro. Like that's why like a lot of the like players that we came up off of, like one of my favorite players in the league is Dennis Smith Jr. He ain't where he was, but the dog in him is keeping him around.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas don't have that they would have just said, bro, I'm taking these few games I got, bro, and I'm about to it's just too hard. Today, remember when me and Lil Bro got into it that was on y'all team, and he basically like, bro, you think you about to be talking to me like this? And I'm telling him like, bro, you gotta, if you gonna do something, bro, you gotta go with it. Don't quit because it's something got hard.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, Babe used to throw a bone and obstacles, all type of shit just for you to get where you going. And niggas is hopping over them shits, bro, rolling, tumbling, just still getting there. You throw one thing at a nigga, you like, this happened, so I ain't, you feel me? So it's like, that's the difference. Hooping was like, literally, we doing it for fun, bro. Like,
and I think this generation confidence is fucked up. Like we used to always think we that nigga going into the gym, or if we see somebody that's that nigga, we gonna try to beat that nigga. You feel me? They just gonna battle. Oh no, that's that nigga.
but that's what I'm saying. They saying that's that nigga because of who he is. He's a 5-star. I'm not a 5-star, so I can't fuck with him. We looking at it like, nigga, I'm going at him because it's fun. The game is fun. They're intimidated because it's about status with them.
Yeah.
So it's like they're intimidated. We wasn't intimidated because it's fun. Nigga, it's like it's just basketball, bro.
as a coach, bro, this shit is sick, bro. Like, I done seen people send me a fucking highlight tape 4 minutes. That nigga got 3 field goals.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, how you get a
It's
highlight?
about
4
highlights.
minutes.
Back in the day, bro,
highlight tape.
I didn't get my
field
first
goal.
highlight tape, bro. I didn't get my first highlight tape until after I played my first college season. I never had a
bro,
highlight tape.
nigga had 3 field goals and
I
his shit
never-
sent me his
yeah.
shit. I'm like, bro, you only had 6 points.
Yeah, I seen
You
it.
get
I'm
4
gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a highlight tape.
That's what I'm saying. What else? 4 minutes, bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna show you a highlight tape. You think I'm bullshit?
dribbling, slow motion shit.
You gonna think I'm bullshit? I'm gonna show you a highlight tape with 1 bucket on it. When we get up, I swear to God. I swear to God. And it's there, 1 bucket was ass. For real. There's a couple free throws on there.
Yeah,
Is he
niggas
like,
put free
is he
throws.
rebounding, facilitating
Yes,
defense?
yes. He passed it and it clipped because the nigga ain't even score on the pass. Like, it's ass. I'm gonna show you. Don't worry,
They
I'm
ain't
gonna show
fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
you.
they ain't fucked up right now.
I'm sure you.
Like, for the young niggas, they fucked up.
How old are you, bro? 23, 24?
23.
So you when you dealing with women, like, do you care about body count?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, like,
He said.
nah.
Yeah.
Nah, but that is like, cause you gotta, man, honestly, like, you gotta, and it's crazy to say, especially like, you know, for the
Yeah.
public to see, but
Yeah.
like, it's crazy to say for the public to see, but like, you feel me? Like, dudes, we can have our way, you know what I mean? So like, for me to be, like, well, it's different, cause say, yeah, you can have as many, I feel like, yes, you can have as many, bodies as you please, but like, if it's too many dudes in the same area or the same friend group, then that's when I gotta separate separate. That's when you
So girl
separate.
can have 60 bodies as long as you don't know
Hell yeah. Sure.
That's what
No,
I
that's-
As long as you
As long as I don't gotta look
Y'all
these
see-
niggas in their face every single day, bro, or I'm hanging with the bros. I'm with my girl with the bros type shit, and she didn't hit 2 niggas in the friend group. Like,
They look at each other's
like,
style and shit.
Yeah, we all making jokes, laughing and shit, and niggas didn't hit yo jump. Yeah, I can't go. But other than that though, like, do your thing.
He did have a beard at 17, so he's a little bit more mature than me. So hey, more power to you, player. Y'all think what y'all think about and you know it's so crazy, another thing about this generation is like they having this weird obsession with like offers. And like dude,
Yo,
I be seeing some sick shit. I got some sick shit to show y'all when I get off here, but I was me and Boo was on FaceTime, I was like clowning and I said I was gonna post my commitment today. Where should I go? I think I'm gonna say USC with Ronnie. What would that look like? Me, Ronnie.
That would look. I mean, you'll get a few likes.
Few likes.
Shit. A few laughing emojis.
These kids different, bro. Like they post, and it's so crazy because they do shit that we would have never done, bro. They'll literally post an offer from a school they don't have an offer from. The nerve of these kids is so crazy, bro. And it's like I don't even say nothing, bro. I just
But I'm
look
gonna
at
keep
it.
it G. It was a lot of that going on when we was.
For real?
Yeah,
Maybe with you.
No,
Us? No way.
Yeah.
No
There was
way.
a lot of that going on.
You get in
but-
trouble for that, bro. A
I
school
mean,
will
but-
reach out to you and
But
say,
that's what I'm
"You're
saying.
shit."
Is people like, never mind. But it was definitely
Talk
a
your
lot
talk.
of, yeah, there was a lot of people getting posted like on like you Google it like fake offer like or whatever. But honestly, bro, you just kind of like if you a hooper, bro, stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Like this, just stay in your lane. Stay focused on you because it's a lot of hoorah and all that stuff like that.
It's a distraction. Now. I'm glad I didn't grow up in this area.
That's what I'm saying. You kind of gotta separate yourself from from other people because you don't know what's real and what's fake.
You don't, bro.
So what's your biggest tip to kids out here getting recruited?
Yeah, recruited. I mean, of course, go somewhere where you love. You know your worth as well. So like you gotta understand. So say like and this is what I was kind of telling some of the bros on the team because they like a lot of on my team this year like a lot of people wanted to like transfer and stuff like that. But I was like, bro, like it's a long season.
A long
It's
career.
It's a long season. It's a long career. You keep bouncing around. You're not even like people get hurt. People get, you know what I mean? So like say your season could start off like this. Something happen. Somebody get into get into an argument. Somebody, you know what I mean, not handling their game situations the right way. Like your opportunity can come at any second.
Bro.
Literally any second. So like stay down, bro. Trust the process, bro. Just control what you can control and work at the end of the day, cause like your time can come. Your time can come anytime, and as long as you ready to, you know what I mean, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. For real. Like we being all the way real. Okay.
I got a question for you. How was that hooping for your pops
It was
growing up?
Well, I mean, just like a lot of people know from around here, like it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You know what I mean? Because my pop's different too. So like he'll tell you like nigga, you suck. Like he'll tell you.
He said, hold on, before you continue. So I was talking to him last night, right? He said Jomaru was like, hey dad, am I 1 guard or 2 guard? That's his little brother. That's how old is he? How old is he? 8.
Yeah, he 8. Yeah.
So he said, am I 1 guard or 2 guard? He said, nigga, you a 5. Nigga, he said you can't dribble, you can't shoot. You a 5. Nigga, talking about 1 guard or 2 guard.
8 years old.
Yeah, he said, nigga, you can't do nothing. You need guard, nigga.
For real though.
He said that shit last night, bro. That shit crazy.
For real though, but yeah, like
uncut.
it was definitely, you know what I mean? It wasn't, of course, like, even though regardless of what he said or how, you know what I mean, whatever he said, I always knew, for some reason, like, I always knew that I was gonna be cool, I was gonna be hard, like, but yeah, like, I used to miss layups playing with him, like, wide open layups, but like, I don't know, it was just something in the back of my head, always telling me, like, keep shooting, that motherfucker, like, keep doing, like, just keep trying, you know what I mean, so, it wasn't no give up in me, and shit, he installed that into me, you know what I mean, so.
Yeah. Do you feel like you got more privileges for playing with your dad than other kids?
I used to ride the bench, bro. Like, I used to ride the bench, bro. Like, I used to ride the bench, so it was like I had to earn everything. You know what I mean? Like you think like I had to earn everything, but when I did get good though, like I ain't come off the floor. So
yeah, as you would whether it's your dad or not.
You feel me? So I ain't come off the floor, and some people didn't like that. You know what I mean? But
I remember I was playing for Sioux Elite. This nigga Jomaru got a wide open layup, bro. This nigga took the whole 5 out. This when Coach Will was out there. He took the whole 5 out because he was playing up like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Man, he played some on some of them fucking them high school league teams with me, and nigga, I was like, he wasn't even in the high school yet, bro. I'm ready to get this nigga off the fucking team. Trying to goddamn shine, nigga. Watch out, bro. It wasn't even it was him. One year it was me, him, Mike. Jalen Ellerby was on that team. It was like we were all different ages, and like Joe just put us all on the same team.
That's how that Billmore Hills League was.
That shit was fun too, bro. That shit was so fun, bro. Like, and it was like for me,
cause Showtime All Stars had a whole 15 roster
and 2 teams.
But I was saying they had a whole 15 like solid too. They was damn near all the hoopers all the hoopers on them teams. But.
Yeah, that's matter of fact that last league we played in. That's where I got that last City jersey from. That's when our house got crashed into, and I never lived by y'all again. And I kept all my stuff. I used to have all the vintage like Swiss City shorts and shit. But
the magic shit?
The little no. I ain't never put those on. I ain't never put them on. I never got to put on the magic though. That was back when I was motherfucking really bullshit. No, I like the little stretchy joints, like the white and the blue ones. I done had all them shits. I got the Reebok joints. But a lot of this shit, I lost a lot of my shit at like around the age of like 19, 20 when like you don't give a fuck about shit. You're not thinking about, when I get older, this gonna be some shit. Yeah. So I lost a lot of that shit. But I still got a lot of that shit though, for sure. Still got a lot of that shit, bro. So
that was the time, man.
Nah, for sure. That was a lot of opportunities, bro, to some kids that maybe never would have got opportunities. Yeah. And the reason why I fuck with Swiss City so hard, other than like, that's the family, but it was like niggas was getting like the kids around them first. Like it wasn't like, oh nah, we're gonna see if we can get up. It was like, nah, everybody, like, bro, if you live in Granite Ridge, if you didn't play with Swiss City, you had the opportunity to play with Swiss City, no matter what. Like, you feel me? Like, I remember when I was probably 16, 17, bro, Joe telling me like, bro, you know you always can come. Like, what we talking about?
It was rare. That's what I'm saying. It was rare. Like, that's what it was rare that Joe turned somebody away from not playing. Unless you was just tripping, like, you know what I mean? Unless you was just like a hothead or something like that. Other than that though, and half the dudes on the team was hotheads. Yeah. Like, we couldn't have too many if we being all the way real. Like, unless you was just one of those dudes, like it was never a no. You know what I'm saying? You could always come hoop with Swiss City for sure. So.
And it was like, for me, that was probably Joe, the easiest coach I ever hooped for, bro. He had no rules, bro. Just go ball out, bro. And if that shit ass, bro, he gonna call a timeout. He gonna let you know, like, bro, that shit ass, bro. I remember one time, bro, we was playing against, I don't know if you played No, I think this was when it was just like people our own age. But we was playing against who did Shadrick and them play for? Were they playing Sioux?
They played Sioux.
I think
They played Sioux City too.
I think it was playing against them. I don't think you was with them no more or some shit.
Oh, so that would have been temporary.
You know, this was later than that. This was like
Oh yeah,
junior year.
I stopped playing. I wouldn't play them.
So we played in junior year, and like they was in there. You know when Shadrick was young, Shadrick was wild, bro. He was in there dunking, bro. He was in there wilding, and we was at OGR, bro. And this was back when OGR had days where like the floor be slippery as fuck.
God.
But he's still in there dunking and shit. Like they in there wilding. Any turnover, but they in there wilding. He called a timeout, bro. You know what nigga said to me, bro? He said, all that motherfucking dunking you be doing in the back of my house on my corner. He said, you out there windmilling, slamming. He said, you can't. Who said, what, you can't dunk on this motherfucker? He said, bro, go ahead, bro. He said, he dunking, you go.
Yeah,
I said, damn, facts. Shit. I said, damn, that shit turned me up though, because it's like, bro, for real though. He like, listen, he said, bro, it's the circle basket with a net, circle, go do it, bro. Like,
you do.
I said, the floor slippery. He said, bro, are y'all playing on different floors and some shit? Like, he dunking, like, what the fuck you mean? You want to hear that shit, bro. So, yeah, it's just, that's just like, you feel me? And Coach Reggie, bro, shout out to Coach Reggie. Rest in peace to Coach Reggie, bro. Like, a lot of them players, they just like.
It was almost never a no, bro.
Never a no.
Always come hoop.
Yeah.
You
You can do your thing too. If you can hoop, you can do your thing, bro, for sure.
You had a jersey.
Yeah, bro.
But it was smooth. I mean, it was straight. I'm glad I got them. You know what I mean? That was kind of where I learned, like, just to, like, play. So just keep playing through it. Like, just keep playing through it. Like, playing for my pops. So, yeah, it was smooth. It was straight. For sure.
After you done playing, do you think you're a coach?
I be thinking about it all the time, bro. Because it's like, I be thinking about coaching all the time. Because, like, I think for me, like, leaving high school and going to college, it was such a big, like, learning curve. Like, the learning curve was just so, it was a great learning curve. So I just thought it would, like, if I was able to help kids, like, from in high school, play college basketball or play in the system and play, you know what I mean, just learn how to play hard, like, every possession and cherish possessions, it would have been easier for me going into college, like, and then, you know what I mean, like, the sky would be the limit. I wouldn't have to, you know what I mean, average fucking 4 turnovers, you know what I mean, I'd be able to, you know what I mean, my assist to turnover ratio is important, my shooting percentage is important. Like, I didn't know none of that going into college. I just knew go hoop and be special.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared was you from going to high school to college? How prepared did you think you was in high school? And then
I thought I was ready. I thought I was supposed to be a high major player coming out of high school, and I was not.
Yeah.
I was not. I'm gonna keep it G. Like, I was not. I might have had the athleticism. I might have had the size for it, but like I wasn't ready. Like, I wasn't ready.
That's real.
I wasn't ready.
That's real. I went through a lot of that myself, bro. Like, really, like, looking yourself in the mirror, like, nah, that won't it. Like, cause you know, you young, you feel.
Just imagine, like, cause if I was to like going into college, like, some of the games I had, bro, it was like, I mean, not even, cause I had some, like, my freshman year, I had really good games my freshman year, but that was just like, if it was some of the practices that I had going into that summer, my freshman summer, and that whole summer, like, was tough.
Yeah. That
whole summer was tough, and I was just like, that definitely trained my mind to, like, want to go harder, want to be better every day, and just, like, some niggas would have folded literally, like I'm coming home, you know what I mean, and I'm pressing for 40 minutes and doing 17s under a minute and like 20 suicides of practice, you know what I mean, so every day, like, so it was definitely tough. Like, I was not, you know what I mean, that whole, like, everything, like, and I had to come in and be able to play, like, as a freshman, so.
Yeah, be ready to play,
It was definitely tough. It was definitely tough, for sure. If I would definitely, that's one of the reasons why I would coach, though, for sure. But, you know what I mean, I definitely want to play basketball for as long as possible, you know what I mean, because I love it, so, yeah.
So is Chastain exit 300?
Chastain's not exit 300.
Is Workdale exit 300?
No, Workdale is
Pool Road, right?
Yeah, that's Pool Road exit. Yeah.
He said no.
That's Pool Road.
Because everybody say that exit 300, but I'm saying being exit 300 means when you go home, you get off on exit 300 to go home. Bro, you're not getting off on exit 300 when you get off on 15. I live off Pool. We off Pool Road right now. Oh damn, I'm tripping, bro. I'm not. Damn. Fuck. But yeah, I get off on 15, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get off on. I don't live off exit 300 no more, bro. 15. You don't. Come on, bro. Folks with Chastain, bro. You're not taking that. You're not taking 300 and going.
301. Chastain 301.
No, Chastain is Pool Road.
But that's
Chastain,
damn near. But that's damn
Jones Sausage Road or something.
You can take, yeah,
No,
but
you
you
ain't
can
gonna
take
go
what's
past
it
the
called?
exit to go.
Go past which one y'all talking about?
You
You're
can
not
get
gonna go past
the
300
Chastain.
to
You can get the
go
Chastain from a lot of places, bro. But like, you can get the Chastain from Pool Road. It's just gonna take you a little longer, but you can
Then
definitely.
300.
Yeah.
300, bro. 300. You gotta go past Pool Road because you have to pass the Sunnybrook cross.
Yeah, for
See,
sure.
why you going-
Which way
That's
you coming
301. That's what I said. 301.
Which way you coming from?
I'm saying coming from like NC stuff. Is that
We over here trying to be fucking GPS maps, nigga.
I'm not-
Chastain, it's not exit 300.
Where do exit 300 stop at?
It stopped right at the river,
I'm-
because you're not. Because after that you gonna take Pool Road to get home. You're not getting
That's
off exit
cap.
300.
I stay past River Brook. I take exit 300 to get home.
So you get off. You don't get off on 15 today.
I'm 300 for real.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about when I live. I'm talking about when I live in
Yeah,
now.
bro, you said, bro, we talking about where we grew up at, nigga. Like, we still talking about where we grew up at.
No. He's saying he take exit 300 to go near Chastain, but you not take exit 300 to go to Chastain, bro. No way. You take we live by each other. I take
It's a
Pool.
straight shot if you do take exit 300.
Yeah, but it's just a long straight shot. But you gonna take Pool. You gonna take Pool.
You ain't gonna take. No, I don't never take pool. I mean, if I'm coming from that way, I do take pool. I ain't gonna.
If you see Pool first, you
If
gonna
I
take
come
Pool.
there, like coming from Wendell at that area,
Nowadays,
yeah.
I'm taking Pool because the police be over there.
You're not getting off on Southgate to drive to Chastain.
It depends on which way you coming, bro. For real.
Either way, yeah.
If you coming
but
from Nightdale, you can take a pool road. If you coming from the other way,
300 and drive all the way around.
You are though.
No.
You get the Chastain air, I feel like
Yeah.
that's what you do.
you take exit 300.
That's what you do.
Go past Southeast, go all
That's
there.
definitely what you do.
Only reason
So how did I exit
the
300
police
is?
station.
Huh?
Because they just too far.
It's like, you just,
It's a range.
This is Raleigh, bro. This is not Nightdale. We got one highway. It's highways everywhere, bro.
I don't know.
Shit, honestly, bro, I fuck around and get off on exit 14 and take Jones Sausage Road to go to Chastain. There's a lot of exits I take to go to Chastain before I go all the way in Southgate and drive. You go past to go up Creek, Southeast, Brendan Ridge, Riverbrook.
Niggas, they not 300.
He said that shit.
No,
I'm
I'm saying what you-
I'm just saying. I just run a podcast, bro. I just let the niggas come on. And, I just let niggas come on, and You still talking to Thomas Allen?
That's
What
my
you
bro,
doing
that's
now?
my bro. Yeah, he down in Miami right now.
Right.
He doing like this.
He's a cartoon character now. Ain't he?
Nah, hell no. He do
Somebody
the
said
the
something
AI. He got his hands on a lot of stuff. Like he got his hands on a lot of stuff.
Did he ever play ball seat?
Nah, he didn't. He stopped playing. Like he still be playing like little leagues and stuff in Miami, but like he on the business side of it now. He still got love for the game though. We talk about it all the time, but he on the business side. Of it.
I didn't know that, bro. I wish he would come fuck with us, bro. I would love to talk to him, bro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of questions for him, bro.
He got a lot going on though. Like, he try to be busy, he trying to, you know what I mean, put bread in his pocket, like, you know what I mean. So that's my brother though.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him because I would love to talk to him, bro. I got a lot of questions, bro. A lot of stories I know he got, and you know. For sure though. But yeah, I wanna close this out by sending a big rest in peace to Big Phil.
Yeah.
We can't talk about coaches and impact without bringing his name up from kid to even on the prep side, and he definitely had a big impact on me as far as like, especially my development in the crucial years between like 19 and like 22. So he did a lot for me that like a lot of people don't know. So I want to send a big rest in peace to Big Phil. We lay him to rest on Tuesday at 1. So anybody, if you got love for Phil and he had an impact on you, come show your love, and Yes.
Yeah. Favorite quote. Yo, sorry as hell.
Yeah, sorry as
I was like, yeah.
College Vibes episode 21.
Yeah, we can nobody credit, right?
Hell no.
He gonna tell you everything you did wrong.
Nigga, he